And hi guys, and welcome back to the Anderson Show. I'm Charlene, and today is just a quick message to encourage somebody out there. So I've been on a workshop course to do a vision board, and it's really inspired me. And just being around, like-minded people that wants to maybe change their life, their career, be an entrepreneur, open up a business, and just being around those people, it's been amazing. It really has. But we have to get out of our comfort zone. We really have to kind of sometimes sit with yourself. I'm God-fearing, so when I sit with God and I'm praying, like, where do you want me? What's my purpose? What's my gifts? Where do you want me to go today, God? What am I supposed to do now? And I break those up into bite-sized pieces. So today you might be thinking, I'm going to just journal, how I'm feeling, what I'm doing for today. Tomorrow, I might say to God, what thing do you want me to do? Should I go to college? What new thing should I be doing? And God's amazing at always kind of structuring and ordering your steps. So if I'm talking to someone out there that understands that, you can say, yeah. And then from then, I just start ticking things off. So for example, I had a phone call from a wonderful friend, and she said, you should do a course. So because I was obedient and I went on that course, it opened up a door for a network group. So I started going to a network group, and that then opened up a door for these workshops that I went to, for example, the vision board. So I thought, okay, so that's what I mean. You kind of sit there, you journal things that you want to do, you kind of praying, and things will start to open. God will start to open doors for you. So this has been amazing. So I'm like, okay, I'm loving this. But we also have to remember that, old habits as well, they're hard to die, aren't they? Like, the smoking, the drinking, the eating, the whatever it is, the sitting down and procrastinating, not being motivated. Sometimes we get into bad habits, and because it's a repetition, we do these things every day. It's sort of now sunk into our minds, and when we're trying to talk positive over ourselves, we will do it, and then it's like, but I can't be bothered anyway. But I'm too tired. Today I used the word struggling, and my friend said, that word struggling, you see what you're using? It's very negative. Then now you're telling yourself that you're struggling. So every time you get to do something, you want to do something, you're going to say, oh, this is a struggle, so I might as well stop. And I was thinking, and I'm always telling people to use positive words, but then, I'm not using it myself, you see? Bit of a hypocrite, isn't it? But it's still, I'm being honest, right? So we have to remember that whatever you want to do, it's your choice to change your life. No one's going to do it for you. So I would suggest you pick up a pen and paper, or your notebook or your journal. And even if you say, well, I'll do this anyway. Okay, so maybe go over your notes. What are you missing? What are you not doing? What have you not ticked off? And if you haven't done it already, just start writing down. But the thing is, we have to be productive. We have to be active with this. So many things we write down and they just are words on a paper. You have to make the vision become your reality. And how do you do that? By doing. So for example, I said, my friend called me and she was like, I need you to get on this course. I did it. And then from doing that course, amazing lady was, saying the workshops I run, and I showed up. I didn't sit in my house thinking, I'd love to do that workshop, or I would love to change my life. But yeah, I'm just sitting and I'm picking up the remote control and watching whatever's on TV. I don't even watch television, so I can't tell you what is on TV right now. But, whatever's on TV, and I'm just sitting here, procrastinating. You have to be active. You have to be intentional. You have to say, right, I want that size 12 dress. I want it to fit me, but I'm size 14. What have you done? Have you put down the extra donut? Have you changed the soda for a water? Have you started walking? Get a walking buddy. Not everyone can afford a gym, but if you can, gyms are brilliant, to be honest with you. I know some people's like, it's like a fad, after Christmas, my New Year's resolution is to join a gym, and guess what? You get the gym membership and never go. But you know what? You start to meet friends. You start to have those little cliquey groups in your gym with 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. My sister's got a 6 a.m. What's it called? The spinning class, and then she meets up with all her friends there, and it becomes a thing, and it becomes enjoyable, And you might say to yourself, I don't know, I want to pass my driving test and you're sitting there doing nothing, make that phone call. Just even if you just check out the prices, even if you think I don't have the money for now, check out the prices. And you think, okay, let me start saving up, even if it's one lesson, do that one lesson and it will propel you to do others. You know, you want to change your job, you want to go to college, you want to go to university, but you're thinking about it. Stop thinking, pick up the phone. I'm telling you, pick up that phone. You know, make a phone call, find out about student fees, find out about, you know, what qualifications do you need to even to get onto a course, if you need any. You know, a lot of times if you're a mature student, you know, and you've got your basics qualification from school, you'll be able to get on. Find out. And if you're young, you know, what is it, you know, what do you need to put on your resume to get that job you want, you know, and just, it doesn't matter if you're young or old. I'm just encouraging you, right? Yeah, make that phone call. Let's stop sitting down and procrastinating and saying, oh, one day, guess what? That one day is never going to happen. Jesus is going to be knocking at your door and you're going to be going like, oh, I didn't know you were here already. Jesus said, I will come like the thief in the night. The thief is not going to call you and tell you he's coming to steal your goods, is he? No, he's just going to turn up. Jesus said, I will come like that thief in the night. You have to be ready. So let's prepare ourselves right now as I'm talking to you. Just think about it. What is it I want to do? And if you think, you know, I'm happy in my job, this is brilliant. Okay. Do you have another purpose that you should be doing? Maybe helping someone. Are you a good communicator? You know, do you have life experience where you could be helping, being a mentor for someone? There's always something more that God has given you that you could be driving out right now. You could be saying to someone, look, I hear what you're saying. I've listened to you. I've listened to your story and it is sad. And I'm sorry. And I sympathize with you. I empathize with you. But let me tell you a bit about my story and let me try and encourage you. You know, there's always something more we can be doing. You know, God's giving you that purpose, that drive. So let me just push some energy into you. So, and I'm going to quickly show you my vision board that I did at the workshop. See, I'm doing stuff. So I don't know if you can see it. You can see like really nice orange drink, a bed, and you know, some nice words and some nice food. This is like my world. And this vision board, because I done two. One was this is still a work in progress, my first one. And that was like the vision that I want to do right now. So which is like, you know, my business and how I want to get there and what do I want to do in my business and so forth. And this one is like the rest, the after my business. You know, I've got the bed for resting, the food for entertainment for friends and family. And it's a bit more than that, but I'm just like paraphrasing. And when I put the world, because the world is our oyster. And just because you may be in a small town or more city or in a place, you might think, I would love to travel the world one day. It is. Why can't you? Don't think about what is happening in the world today, because God has given you a purpose and you a drive, and wherever he wants to take you, he will. As long as you don't stop yourself, he will. So let me just encourage you just to get up and get going. Like I said, make that phone call. And, you know, you might think, you know, I want to get married one day, but what are we doing right now to work on that? You know, are we working on ourselves? Are we working about healing? We could be going through, you know, past traumas. Are we working about getting a counsellor or a therapist? Are we healing ourselves? Are we looking after ourselves internally? Are we looking after ourselves mentally? I will say, God has someone for you, but he's not going to bring someone to you if you're not healed, if you're not better. You know, he wants both of you to work in harmony. So while God is allowing that person to work on themselves, you have to work on yourselves. You know, what is it you want out there? Anything is possible. Come on, guys. This is for someone out there. I'm trying to encourage you. You can do it. And I believe in you. So if you're sitting there right now and you're thinking, oh, bills are coming in, children are a lot, things are a mess, or you're sitting there thinking, I don't have kids, I would like to meet someone, or, you know, I don't have my own place. Anything is possible, and it doesn't matter your age. Some people, I was watching, my daughter had it on YouTube, and she was watching, is it Britain's Got Talent? One of those. And the lady was 80 years old. And she just said her husband died, and she's danced from she was the age of 2, and she stopped dancing for so many years. And she just said, you know what? I fell in love with dancing again. And this lady was, oh my gosh. she made me feel old. I couldn't even get down the way this woman was getting down. But she encouraged me. For an 80 years old woman, she encouraged me to say, you know what? Anything is possible at any age. And if you're still young and you're thinking, oh, you know, you can. I'm talking to you. Don't be lazy. Listen. God doesn't like laziness. Let's not procrastinate. That's the thief of all time. And I do understand about procrastination. I've done a video about it. Go and check it out. I'm a procrastinator. But this is also even a message for myself. Like, come on. Let's stop making these things excuses and saying and ahhing. Because we tell our brain that we can't do it. And now we're programmed to, so anytime we go to pick something up or to do something, remember what we've told ourselves, we've pre-programmed ourselves that we can't. So the brain's going to shut down and say, oh, remember, you can't do it. So yeah, just sit down and take a seat. I'm going to say, actually, no, I'm going to reprogram that and I can do it and I will do it. And guess what? I'm going to do it now. So guys, this is Shirley from The Anderson Show. Just encouraging you guys out there, giving you that little tough love. Like I said, I love you, but God loves you more. And listen, I'm hoping that someone out there is listening and is going to make that phone call for the college, for the university, for a job, you know, I don't know, whatever you want to do. You know, you're going to go to the gym, you're going to start walking, you're going to start eating healthily, you're going to start writing out your visions about your entrepreneurial journey. You want to get that business going, you want to have a child, you're going to, you know, start looking about, you know, meeting that special person in your life. You want to get a hobby, I don't know, you want to play chess or do puzzle. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm encouraging you to do it. And guess what? You can start now. As long as you've got life and you got breath in your body, you can start. Don't let no one tell you. And remember, we're going to have those naysayers and those haters. Yeah, we need to learn to make new friends. We need to learn to be around like-minded people. Well, they say those that lay with dogs rise with fleas. You know, they said if I see your friends, it will tell me who you are. Yeah, so look around you. Is the people around you good? You know, are they positive people? Are they negative people? Are these people that you need to leave in yesterday's, in the past? Or are these people that is got to be cheering you on, saying, yes, you can do that. I believe in you. You know, I would even help you. You know, I motivate you. Those are the people that you need around you. And again, guys, thank you. And this is Shirley on The Anderson Show.